Definitely keeping a close eye on movements in the U.S. are investors in Hong Kong, where calm has returned to the city and to equity markets as well. Analysts say the protests last week will unlikely have a long-term impact on its economy. They're saying that the bigger threat to Hong Kong's future economic prospects is its special status with the United States. Lynette Lim explains.
For 2 consecutive Sundays, a sea of people in central Hong Kong, all protesting a now-suspended extradition bill. Many shops were shuttered while others had their businesses disrupted. This mall, for instance, was turned into a safe house for protesters fleeing tear gas fired by the police. But analysts say the short-term negative economic impact, including on retail trade, is relatively limited, unless the unrest escalates.
The take-up for strikes tends not to be very widespread. Unions obviously not very well represented in Hong Kong. And I think most people tend to regard going to work as being something that they quite want to do, actually. It's a thing that Hong Kongers don't tend to give up working terribly easily.
On Saturday, in an attempt to defuse the crisis, the city's embattled leader Carrie Lam said the passage of the controversial bill would be suspended. And she issued a public apology, though calls for her to step down continue.
Although the contentious extradition bill has been suspended, some analysts fear the damage has been done to Hong Kong's credibility as a financial center. Already reports have emerged citing private bankers, indicating that some wealthy clients have started moving money from Hong Kong to Singapore.
Even before the row over the extradition bill, the United States was already talking about reviewing Hong Kong's special trading privileges and status as a separate customs entity. And there are fears that the recent developments may further jeopardize Hong Kong's special status.
Special treatment arrangements fundamentally allow foreign countries to treat Hong Kong differently than they do the mainland, and they generally confer a wide variety of important tax and trade benefits. So this has been actually the fundamental basis of Hong Kong's modern economy, and if special treatment were to significantly change, I think that can't help but be seen as a significant risk to Hong Kong's ongoing relevance.
Hong Kong has benefited from the United States Hong Kong Policy Act, which has been in place since 1992. But late last year, an expert panel urged a rethink of ties, warning U.S. lawmakers of Beijing's encroachment on Hong Kong's rule of law and freedom of expression. The report highlighted fears exacerbated by the trade war, including concerns that Hong Kong could serve as a backdoor for the transfer of sensitive technology from the U.S. to China. Lynette Lim, CNA, Hong Kong.